Hello and welcome to episode 34 of ACO TV. You've just got me this week. I'm Matt Powell and we've got a really interesting episode coming up. So first up, we take a look at our new suite of HomeLINK Animations. Next, we take a look at our work experience program. And finally, we're joined by the Electrical Distributors Association. So this week, in our first segment, Simon Flint, HomeLINK's Chief Information and Digital Officer, and Amrita, HomeLINK's Product Manager, sit down to discuss our new HomeLINK Animations. The pair watch all three of the brand new animations, taking us through the reasons for the creation and the subtle choices and themes used throughout.
Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Simon Flint, Chief Information and Digital Officer for HomeLINK. This is Amrita Poptani.
Hi everyone, I'm the Product Manager at HomeLINK.
And we're here today to talk to you about the new videos that we've created to explain what ACO HomeLINK is all about. So we're going to start off by watching our video that talks about the HomeLINK app for residents. So I think we should probably take a seat.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Much better. Yeah, so the HomeLINK app for residents is a really easy to use app for your smart home.
It is.
That uses the data collected from our EI 1020 and EI 1025 sensors that help you to understand your indoor
And
environment.
there's the sensor right there.
Yeah, it looks wonderful, doesn't it? So flying through space, hitting a wall. And what we're trying to do here in the video is kind of really show the amount of data that you can get from it and what it can really accomplish. So we've got things like temperature, humidity, carbon dioxide. So really good for understanding things like damp and mold and indoor air quality as well as other conditions. So there's all the data flying to the home, and here's some examples of what the app looks like. There we go, flying through space, being empowered like a superhero. And then the app's helping to show them the way in what they can do to make their home better.
Yeah. Basically zooming through the different solutions.
So you saw a dust mite there, which is another thing that it can help combat if you've got allergies and dust mites affect your allergies. Especially if you've got things like COPD. That's a great thing to be aware of. Oh, so the residents in the dark, because they don't have our solution, and now they're able to combat the problems.
Yeah.
Look at him go. Oh, and a key piece of advice there. So opening a window. I mean,
it's amazing how many problems that can solve just opening a window. Yeah.
It's really simple, really. And here we have the family. So it's not just designed for one person in the household. It's for everyone to use. It doesn't matter how old you are, what your background is, the app's
what language
easy to
you
use.
speak. We wanted it to be accessible to anybody from different walks of life, different ages. So yeah.
And we're really excited about the app, and we wanted a video to really show residents how exciting it can be to understand what your indoor air quality is like. And we haven't even touched on things like carbon monoxide, alarm integration, and fire safety. So there's other things that it can do. I mean, it really is a kind of a one-stop shop for smart home and indoor air quality.
All right, so with this video, what we wanted to do was appeal to the landlords. We wanted to tell them, we see your problems and we have the perfect solution for you. You'll find in this video, we focused on,
3 problems, I think?
Yeah, that's right, 3 problems. That's not to say that there aren't more problems. There are a lot more problems, we know that. But for this video, we wanted to just focus on 3 because fitting in too many
would be challenging. The video would be very long. In fact, we solved dozens of different problems. So focusing on the 3 challenges that landlords face is the direction that we went in. Yeah. And as you can see, the style and the feel of this video is very similar to the first video.
That's right.
But there are some subtle differences.
Yeah, with the first video, we wanted something that was dreamy and techy, and it had a bit of a darker vibe, just because it felt a little cooler. But with this video, you can tell that it's a little bit more brighter. I think because edgier. Edgier. And we wanted to give off this subtle hope, a type of messaging that's just a bit brighter for landlords.
Exactly. Yeah. But you can see there's some common themes here. So the sensor, the EI 1020 or the EI 1025 spinning off, hitting a wall, illuminating the wall, all the data flowing in. Very common. And in fact, this video focuses on the portal because that's what the landlords will use to understand the problems that we're trying to highlight the different solutions for, and also giving them an idea of the different suite of products that we have.
That's right.
I mean, we've got electricity integration coming up as well, haven't we?
That's right, a little bit of a spoiler there.
A bit of a spoiler, sorry, my bad. But yeah, we've got all the different kind of key messages that we want to get across as part of the platform for this video. So one of the other things we did as part of this video is we went for a Scottish voiceover to recognise our clients in Scotland. So they're really leading the way in IoT-enabled technology.
Shout out to our trailblazers, Sterling.
And here we have our RSM. So these are actually inspired by real people.
Yeah, we put them in their cute little gilets.
Like
and their
I'm modelling now.
Iconic red ties.
Yeah,
that's
which
right.
I'm not modelling now. But yeah, they're modelled on Steve Bully, Mark Wood. So shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
So in our next video, we really wanted to talk about the technology involved in our platform and really what we excel in.
That's right.
So again, similar style to the other one, to the other two videos that we've produced. And you can see here there's another star of the video, which is
a star that actually makes an appearance in all three videos, our cat.
the cat. Yeah, do we have a name for the cat?
Not yet.
No, maybe Neil. Maybe Neil should be the cat. So here we've got Linky, again, which we spoke about in the previous video.
Right.
And again, kind of showing the different states that Linky can go through.
Yeah. So it's the traffic light system, and we don't need to explain that. You guys probably already guessed what each Linky means. And
again, our portal, our app, the interplay between them and how, from a landlord's perspective, solutions can get solved, but also the resident can actually self-serve and look after their property themselves.
Yeah, that's right.
So really strong messaging. So there's lots of different themes running through this. So from security, from the fact that we design our products from the ground up.
That's right.
So in a moment, you're going to see the blueprints involved in the actual sensors that we've created and the alarms. So really, it's a differentiator from us, designed from the ground up as part of our group. And we can ensure that everything is tested. And we really want to get that message across. I mean, there's lots of complex messaging going into these videos.
We really filled up this video with a lot of information, where the other video was quite straightforward, 3 points and you knew what was happening. This video, we kind of filled it with information. So it's for landlords who really want to find out more about the solution.
Probably worth watching it multiple times, I'd say.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Spot the different themes involved. Again, you might see the sensor flying against the wall again.
Yeah. Our iconic, at this point, it's kind of iconic for us.
It is, yeah. And I know that we're going to create some more videos because we've got lots of other features for the platform that we want to highlight. And I'm sure they're making an appearance.
Yeah.
There's the sensor, the i1020, EI1025. Really, again, kind of that aesthetic around blueprints. I think it's lovely, actually. Might have that mounted on my wall, printed out, mounted on my wall.
Right next to the actual sensor.
Right next to the sensor, all put on the ceiling, because the sensor can also go on the ceiling. And yeah, I think the cat will make an appearance in a moment. Our security, cloud security, I mean, this is a key point, because what we do differently to our competitors is we own the end-to-end security for our platform. So at no point
data is always protected.
It's always protected, always encrypted, always protected from end to end.
That's right.
Whereas other people don't necessarily do that.
Oh, there's the cat.
Yeah, there's Neil looking up at the sensor. Yeah, absolutely love these videos. So yeah, we hope you've enjoyed watching these videos with us. There's going to be more in the future.
Definitely check them out yourselves. We've been talking over them, so it might not be as good as they actually are.
Yeah, and hopefully you haven't spoiled them too much for you.
So I think that's everything. Oh, links in the description below.
Yeah, like, follow, and subscribe. And
I think we're done, right?
We're done. So can I click this time?
Yeah, sure.
So Halloween's coming up, we thought you'd give you a little bit of magic. So as Amrita said, the links are in the description, so please go and check out the full animations in all their glory. So next up, we're going to take a look at our new products, the 660i and the 660 IRF. So over the summer, we invited several local students to take part in our work experience programme. So now Jane Pritchard, our Community Liaison, is going to sit down with Toby, a local student. They're going to talk through his experience, which departments he found interesting, and what he's taken from the week.
Hi, I'm Jane Pritchard, Community Liaison at ACO. This week has been Work Experience Week for a local secondary school, the Marches School in Oswestry. So delighted to have one of the students here today, Toby. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, just wanted to ask you really, how have you found this week?
I think it's been really good. I've learnt quite a lot from all of the departments that I've been in. I've been in operations and marketing and product development, and I think I've learnt quite a lot from each department. Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, and the first day you came, it was a bit different for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was more of an introduction to everything. It was team building, and we had a lot of team building really. So
yeah, which I was involved in. It was really
Yeah.
it was really interesting to see how the students adapted.
Yeah.
Pushed out your comfort zone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not like a normal school day. You know, you've got a lot of different things going on. So yeah.
Yeah, it's good to hear that you enjoyed that, because it's nice if students do enjoy that type of thing, then obviously we'll offer it out again.
Exactly.
Which is good. So yeah, so we've learned all about the different departments.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's been the best? What have you enjoyed the most?
I mean,
don't be shy to say it's
all
fine.
right. Okay. Well, I did really enjoy operations.
Yeah.
It was really good to sort of learn what you can do. Like, there's many different things to do in each department. So I was picking at first with Damon and Matty, and that was really fun.
Yeah.
And they were really helpful and really supportive. And then in the afternoon I was doing a lot of packing as well, and that was also really fun as well. It was more of a process, but it was still really good. And yeah, and everyone was really helpful and supportive. So,
Great,
yeah.
great. So you enjoyed like the hands-on element of
Yeah,
it?
no, that was really good. It was really fun. But I mean, I still really enjoyed marketing and product development. They were just as helpful and just as informative, I guess.
Yeah, so it's been useful for you in your next steps, what you do after
Yeah,
school?
definitely. Yeah. I've had a good think over the last week, definitely.
Good. So what are you studying at school at the moment?
I'm doing photography GCSE and I'm doing art GCSE. I'm also doing French for modern foreign language, and I'm also doing history for humanities.
Great.
So yeah,
Nice variety.
Yeah. There's a lot of different things in the school. So yeah.
Yeah, great. Well, it's been great to have you.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed your company, and you've been great to work with.
Thank you.
I think all the departments have enjoyed you spending time with them, and
Well, I hope so.
Yeah. So thank you very much, and we wish you all the best for the future.
Thank you.
So a massive thank you to Toby for taking part there, and all the students who took part over summer. Now we're going to take a look at our CO legislation advert. So finally in this episode, Marketing Manager Alex Garmston sits down with Anne Vessey, Head of Marketing and Communications at the Electrical Distributors Association. Alex and Anne discuss who the EDA are, what benefits follow becoming a member, and how the EDA is leading the way in digitalisation.
Good morning, Anne.
Good morning, Alex.
Good morning. I'm joined by Anne Vessey of the EDA today. Anne, if you could just introduce yourself and tell me what you do.
Thanks, Alex. Yes, well, I'm the Head of Marketing and Communications at the Electrical Distributors Association. So it's my job to make sure that our members and affiliates are getting the most benefit from the EDA. So they obviously becoming members and affiliates, they unlock a package of benefits, and we're here to talk about training and education today particularly, but there's lots more besides. So it's my job to make sure they're getting the most value from their membership.
Okay, brilliant. And for those people that know what the EDA stands for, what does it actually stand for?
Well, we're the Electrical Distributors Association, EDA, and we are the UK trade association for electrical wholesalers. So electrotechnical wholesalers are that essential link in the supply chain between the manufacturers of electrotechnical products such as ACO and the other side of them, the electricians and contractors that install them. So they are passing your goods, selling your goods along the supply chain, and we call it electrotechnical in the UK, but they are electrical wholesalers, electrical distributors. So they form the core of our membership, and currently we have 248 separate companies as members of the EDA, and 98 affiliate manufacturers, solution providers and service providers. And they're the people that are either manufacturing the products, or they are software providers or service providers to the electrotechnical sector.
Okay, brilliant. And how long has the EDA been running for?
A long time, way before my time. Since 1914.
1914?
So we were founded by sort of five foresighted gentlemen who could see that electrotechnical, it was the start of the world was on the edge of the First World War, and they started a trade association to represent the interests of electrotechnical wholesalers. And here we are, well over a century later, and hopefully we'll be here for another century.
Brilliant. And for any electrical wholesalers that aren't already members of the EDA, how would they become a member? Is there certain criteria?
Yes, there is criteria, and every member, it is a board decision. So there is an EDA board of management. They're all senior wholesalers representing either one of the big chains, and we have four big chains that are members of the EDA that have branches up and down the UK. So CEF, Rexel UK, Edmondson Electrical and Stern Electric Company. And the rest of them are, other large chains, medium, small businesses, some family-run businesses with one branch. And between them, all our members, they're running just short of 1,900 branches up and down the UK. But to answer your question, if they want to be members, they can apply to the EDA, and they will be taken through that process by Margaret Fitzsimons, our Chief Executive, and a member of the board. And so all the decisions about who becomes a member is taken at board level. And the same is true for manufacturers. So if manufacturers want to become an affiliate, they would apply directly to the EDA, and it's a very similar process.
Is that something they can do through the EDA website?
Absolutely, it's all on the EDA website. So eda.org.uk is our website. We're a small team, so we do spend a lot of time. That's our big resource for us. So there's a lot of information on there. You can see exactly who's a member and affiliate right now. If you go to our homepage, there's a search where you can search by company name, or there are online directories where you can see everybody's logo, a write-up about the company. You can see all their branch listings if they're a wholesaler. And so all that is public information, plus there's an area on all about your membership and how to apply, and there's a short online form which starts the process.
Brilliant. And as the EDA, you do other stuff as well? You do
apart from education and training, yes, oh gosh, absolutely. So we're here to talk about education and training today, which is a big pillar of our work. So the professional development of people that work in electrotechnical is really important to the EDA. It's really important for us to be able to say this is a sector that invests in the development of its people, and it enables individual businesses to attract the best and brightest talent, really, which we want to do. We're part of the wider construction sector in the UK, but it's really important that we're more visible, that people make an active choice to join electrotechnical. I think people stumble across it as a career. They probably didn't set out to from school, but there's some really good career paths. So I think it's really important that people know about it. So this is right. The opportunity you've given us today is really great. But we also, the other benefits are there's a lot of networking, a lot of face-to-face events, our regional business forums where we go up and down the UK. We bring manufacturers and wholesalers together to network, to hear topical presentations that are important to their businesses. So we're very business focused, but there is also a social element as well. We have our annual dinner coming up in September of this year. I mean, some of that has been put on hold because of the pandemic. We now have a lot of virtual events, virtual forums, but we're also, one of the big part of our work is digitalisation. So our colleagues back at the office, Richard Appleton is our General Manager of EDA Data Services, and the EDA is really leading the charge in digitalising the electrotechnical sector. We really want to make sure that your products via a wholesaler's website are really clear and for the contractor and electrician to buy. They want to know that the product they choose will perform in the right way for the project they've got in hand. And if they can't see the information about that product, if they can't see its technical performance and its attributes, they may choose another product, and we don't want that to happen. So the UK has really got to step up and seize the opportunity that digitalisation presents. We're not saying anyone's going to shut a trade counter. No. That's not what we're saying at all. And you know, it will still need really well-briefed, knowledgeable, skilled individuals that can advise the contractor and electrician, which is why we're talking about education training and our product knowledge modules. But if you are a contractor, you have the efficiency, you want the efficiency of online, but you want it backed by that fabulous knowledge that the wholesaler can give them.
So, Anne, if we could talk about Construct Zero, obviously everyone's focusing on being green and being sustainable.
Absolutely. Well, the day we're talking to you today, obviously we're looking towards the United Nations Climate Change Conference that's happening in Glasgow in November. And really what the EDA is focusing on is something called, Construct Zero, and it's the Construction Leadership Council's response for the construction sector to reduce emissions. So the EDA is a partner organisation in Construct Zero, and there's an opportunity for businesses such as ACO, because you were, I think, the very first business to sign up or become a business champion for Construct Zero, which is fantastic news, and congratulations to ACO for that. But we're really, at the EDA, we're really trying to work with our members and our affiliates to encourage them to sign up to Construct Zero, to become business champions. It's an application process, so it's a rolling application month on month. You can make a submission. It goes through to the Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy. They make the decision about who becomes a business champion, and then you're really at the forefront of just showing what you can do as a business, but what the sector can do to really play its part in cutting emissions. I mean, there's obviously so much to do, but we're really delighted to be that ACO has taken that opportunity, and we really hope to be working with you and doing much more on Construct Zero, because it does affect all of us. We all have to play our part. So ACO is a business champion, Signify is a business champion, and City Electrical Factors, CEF, is a business champion. We hope there will be more. So at the moment we have 3. I think there are more submissions in the pipeline, and there is much more to say on this. I mean, we could fill a whole programme just on Construct Zero and more, but it's going to be a big part of our work in the months ahead.
So Anne, how do you become a member of the EDA?
Well, you can apply if you're a wholesaler or a manufacturer, solution or service provider. And if you go to our website, eda.org.uk, there is plenty of information there about the benefits that you'd enjoy, but also there's a short online form that gets you in the system, and then there's a further process to apply to become a member of the EDA. And they're all EDA Board of Management decisions. So that goes, our Board of Management is made up of representatives of the 4 big UK networks, that's City Electrical Factors, Rexel UK, Edmondson Electrical and Stern, and representatives of the buying groups who have come to the EDA as members, and that's ANU, AWEB, FEIGIM and the IBA buying group. So that is our Board of Management. Also on the board is Margaret Fitzsimons, our CEO, and they make the decision about access and about membership. But all the information is on eda.org.uk.
Brilliant. Is that a quick process, or is it sort of, does it?
It's not overnight, I'll be honest with you. It's a very considered process. Okay. So it will involve the EDA, Margaret and one of the board talking to the business about what they want from membership of their trade association to make sure it's right for them. And we want people to join for the right reasons, because they want the benefits and they understand what the EDA stands for. we try and make it as speedy as possible, but it isn't overnight. You can't sign up on the website and you remember.
No.
It doesn't quite work like that. So they're very considered, it's a considered process. But I think that's important because we want people that are here to support the trade association, to support the sector. So electrotechnical is part of the wider UK construction sector, and a very important one that's worth in excess of 4 billion to the UK economy.
Yes, yeah, a lot of money.
It's a big deal,
Yes, yeah. Another big deal at the moment, and obviously on the agenda, is being greener, more sustainable.
Gosh, yes.
And
No, absolutely.
I know we're involved with Construct Zero.
Yeah.
So if you tell me a bit more about that.
Well, Construct Zero, and congratulations, because ACO was the first business to become a Construct Zero business champion.
Yeah,
But Construct Zero is the Construction Leadership Council, the CLC's, response for the construction sector to reduce emissions. So obviously we all know the Prime Minister has got some very ambitious targets for the UK. As I'm talking to you today, we're looking forward to November, when the United Nations Climate Change Conference of the Parties is coming to Glasgow. So obviously there's a big spotlight on the UK, and there is loads to be done. And so by signing up to become a business champion, you're obviously showing what you're doing as a business and your commitment. You're not the only business now. Fortunately, we have 3 EDA businesses that are business champions. It is good, but you were the first. So ACO, City Electrical Factors is also a business champion, and Signify. And it's not too late to become a business champion. If you are an EDA member, I'd be really happy to talk to you on the telephone and explain the process, but there's plenty of information on our website. And it is a rolling process. You can make a submission to become a business champion, and it goes to the Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy. They decide who becomes a business champion, and that makes sure you're at the forefront of talking about the changes that you're making as a business, but also showing the way to other businesses and showing what you can do. Your colleague Lee Duffy was talking at our regional one of our regional business forums in Bristol, and his presentation went down really well. And he was showing you how ACO is leading the way, but also what individual businesses can do to reduce their emissions and reduce their carbon footprint. And that is really important. We need champions. That's why you're called a business champion, because we need you to champion this initiative. But the EDA is signed up as a partner to Construct Zero, and we'll be talking about it much more.
Good. Yeah, because I don't think the net zero conversation's going away anytime soon.
It's not going away, and some may say we should have been talking about this decades ago. And I think there's a lot of talk, but really what we need is some action. I think we're trying to do that. So
we're pushing in the right direction.
We are, absolutely.
Yeah,
great.
Well, thank you for joining me, Anne. It's been a pleasure.
No problem. Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you.
So a massive thank you to Anne for joining us. Now we're going to head over to Jane Pritchard, who's going to walk us through all of our CSR updates coming up in November.
Hi, I'm Jane Pritchard, Community Liaison at ACO. I help to coordinate our CSR programme, and we've got some really exciting CSR activities coming up over the next month. Yesterday we had a Halloween fundraiser in support of Breast Cancer Now, and throughout November we're working with local schools, educational visits to ACO, doing lots of career-based opportunities and activities for young children. And we're really looking forward to having all of our colleagues involved in the activities that we've got planned.
So thanks to Jane there for running us through our CSR updates. Now we're going to head over to Samuel Marsden, who's going to run us through both of our new products, the EI660i and the EI660IRF.
Hello, I'm Samuel Marsden, a product developer here at ACO, to talk you over the new 660i and 660IRF. The 660IRF fits neatly into the existing 600 series range by offering heat optical multi-sensor capabilities, fitting nicely between the 650i optical alarm and the 630i heat alarm, offering the flexibility to be fit anywhere outside a kitchen, suitable for hallways, bedrooms and landings, offering an increased response time as a result of the multi-sensor technology, as well as reduced nuisance alarms. The 660i's sensor is from the 3024, offering the same proven multi-sensor technology that you've seen in the mains powered alarms, this time put into a battery format. The 660i's multi-sensor technology offers dust compensation, which means that as the sensor builds up with dust, it remains just as sensitive from day one, What this means is it reduces the chance of nuisance alarms as a result of being able to adjust its sensitivity and detect when it's just dust and insects building up within the sensor. It also offers the new technology of AudioLink Plus, building on the existing AudioLink technology, this time quicker and quieter, which is available to be downloaded from the iOS Store and the Google Play Store. Being a multi-sensor, it has faster fire response as a result of adjusting its trigger threshold based on rises in temperature. The EI660 IRF is the wireless offering of the two, the 660i being the standalone unit. The 660 IRF is capable of being wirelessly interconnected with any other wireless ACO smoke alarm. It is house-coded like any other 600 series, where the unit must be twisted off its base and the house-coding button pressed on the back of the unit until the blue flashing light appears on the front. If you have any further questions about the 660i or 660 IRF, please contact either your local RSM or the technical team at technical@aco.co.uk.
So a massive thanks for joining us in this latest episode, and a massive thanks to all our guests for joining us in the studio. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course we are on social media, so make sure you follow us on TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. We'll see you next time. Thank you.